Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon and a good evening as we all are across various time zones in the US. So today I am Karishma Katara Bhadoria, going to present you how to create a strong first impression. I would like to share the agenda of the talk. So we will be starting off with an introduction where I would talk a little about my journey. And then we would go into what are the key factors that play an important role in creating a strong first impression. And the last would be an interview checklist that I would use for my interviews. So I am working with Cisco in the cloud BU unit. I initially joined in as an intern in 2014 with Jasper Wireless. It's an IoT company. And I joined Cisco as part of the Jasper acquisition in 2016. So Jasper is one of the largest IoT connectivity management platform, which is used by tier one operators like AT&T, Bell, Rogers, Telus in North America. Along with that, about thousands of enterprises are using the platform of Jasper, for example, like Connected Car, the security manufacturing, John Deere, GM, and ADD. In short, I am a telecommunication and an IoT leader who drives efficiency of processes by adopting pragmatic and analytic approaches towards issue resolution, which leads to overall customer satisfaction. So I just wanted to give you a brief background of who am I and currently what is my position. I have also done my master's in wireless communication in University of Texas at Arlington. I have written a research paper on adaptive video optimization, which developed an algorithm used by AT&T for the Layer 7 optimization project. Prior to that, I was working as a software developer at HCL Technologies in Chennai. So I would like to ask you guys, it just takes about like 3 seconds probably to make an impression and to evaluate when you meet someone for the first time. So I am pretty sure by hearing my talk in the first 3 seconds, you would have made an impression about me in your minds. And I would come to that a little later. So what are the key factors according to you that are important to create a first impression? Anyone would like to say?
How you dress would probably be the first thing that would count as a first impression.
Okay, yes, you're correct. And I see that in the chat room, Azim is saying eye contact and Miriam is confidence, body language. Yeah, you guys got it. So in short, appearance, how you present yourself, which is the first thing where any interviewer would see you, the body language, the demeanor, and the mannerism. So you all got it right. And let's move on. So creating a strong first impression. So whenever you have an interview, for now, as we are going through the pandemic in COVID times, companies are being flexible and still hiring so that the unemployed get employed, where we really need to be grateful to them. And you guys need to ensure that when you are taking a video interview, it should just be like an in-person interview. You shouldn't be casual about it. Oh, it's a video interview and I can get dressed the way I want, come in my pajamas. That is not going to be accepted because the interviewer is still looking to have someone passionate and enthusiastic about the role they're applying to. And they want to see whether you are going to be the one they want for that particular role. So the energy level is really very important to get the confidence of the interviewer. And dress to impress, as you all told. So always for an interview, be dressed professional, no casual outfits. And the third one is prepare a mock setup. You need to ensure that you are aware about how to use, maybe if they are using Zoom, how you are supposed to mute, unmute, share, check out your camera. Is it working fine? The position of your camera, and always be sure that you are in a quiet area at your place. There is no distraction, no disturbances. You should have proper lighting, and the mic, or if you're using a wireless headset, that should be working properly. Your internet connection, if you're having any internet connection issues, you should let the interviewer know, because if you do not let him know, he might think at the background and the side you are finding answers to his questions. And the next one is you must practice your video interview skills ahead of time. Do a video call with your friend. Ensure that the way you're sitting is upright and you have eye contact with the interviewer via the camera. And check your sound, how you sound when you talk. It should not be too fast or it should not be too slow. You should give pauses at the correct time. And I would always suggest you by starting with a digital handshake. So, hello everyone. And have a winning smile. If you smile, the world smiles too, as it's the same. So always have a winning smile whenever you join any interview. And if you are being asked any questions, keep it crisp, simple. Do not elaborate, then just have it to the point. And the next one is project a very positive and confident attitude. If you project confidence and positivity during your talk, you have almost got the heart of the interviewer. And trust me, guys, I have been through it. And the last one is just relax and be yourself. So do you guys agree with what I have mentioned in this? Have you been part of an interview before? Okay, so I do see that responses are coming. Yes, okay, so someone says no. Mehreen, why do you say no? Let me unmute you. Fatima, can you unmute Mehreen? Because I see that she says it's no. So I would like to understand why is it no according to her, and what are the important factors?
Merin, you should be able to unmute yourself. I have enabled that.
She says she's not able to unmute. Okay, and I also see that Azim, you mentioned dressing, it can be casual. Azim Abars. Let me try to unmute you. Azim, you can speak now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Azim.
Yeah, I think it's better if you dress casually, but because sometimes if you're wearing a tight suit or tight clothes over, sometimes you feel like scratching your back or start feeling uncomfortable. So you need to wear clothes that are a little bit loose and make, like as the last point suggests, be yourself.
Correct. Yes, I do agree with you. You need to wear something which you're comfortable, but that doesn't mean you're going to.
I see. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I do agree with you that you need to wear something comfortable, but you cannot come in your gym wear or in your singlet. So it has to be professional. It's an interview. You can probably get a blazer, or if it's not a blazer, also a shirt, which
Can
is
I just wear a t-shirt, jeans and t-shirt? That's it.
sorry,
I've seen
just
Silicon. I've seen Silicon Valley founders. You've seen how they dress.
Yes, that is how they dress, but you might be having interviewers not from Silicon Valley, from other parts of the world. So, I mean, you would prefer, the interviewer would prefer to see you dress professionally. That shows how serious you're about getting a job. If, for example, I would just come in my gym wear and all, would you listen to my talk with that interest as how I'm dressed now?
Sure, why not?
Okay, all right. Yeah, I
Time
mean, yeah. So, okay,
time to break the rules.
okay, sure. Okay. All right, so let's go to the next one because we are going to have a breakout session with for a one-on-one interaction of any questions. Yeah, so the interview checklist I would say is arrive 5 minutes early, know the interviewer's name and pronunciation of the name if the interview is scheduled prior to the career fair, be enthusiastic and know about the company, do your research before the interview, know about the industry and the role you're applying to so that you can have any questions ready while going through the description, and be prepared. That's the most important thing ahead of time for any open questions. So this is the checklist that I would say each of you should prepare and have it handy before you go to the interview, and which is on September 24th. And I would like all of you to take about 1 minute to prepare an introduction. How would you introduce yourself when you are being interviewed? And we are going to have breakout rooms now. I would like each of you to tell me your introduction and I will let you know if that sounds good to me or no. Fatima, can you go ahead in creating the breakout rooms?